6 minutes to go. Temple down by 1, 29-28, second and 6 from the Owls' 29-yard line. Walker out of the gun. To his left is Zaire Williams. He's back on 3 steps of time. Throws on a slant route. Incomplete. Intended for Fitzpatrick. He threw it behind him. Went right between his 2 hands, and on the coverage was Brandon Alexander, the free safety for the Knights.
Walker's having a great day today. That one just a little bit behind Fitzpatrick. And we'll see what they do here on 3rd down.
1-point contest in favor of UCF. Clock stops at 5:51. Critical 3rd down for the Owls. 3rd and 6 from the Temple 21-yard line. Walker out of the gun. To his right is Harper this time. Twins to each side of the field. Walker has it. He's back on 3 steps. Looks left side, and the pass is intercepted for UCF. Making the grab is Brandon Alexander at around the 45-yard line of Temple. Alexander holds in his 2nd interception of the season, and a critical one, with the Knights ahead by 1.
Great job of coming across the play, reading the play well, reading Walker's eyes, and making the play there.
Walker was looking for Anderson on the far side of the field. On that deep corner route, couldn't find him. A leaping grab by the junior free safety Alexander.
A great play by Walker, just a heads-up play by the defender.
Bortles now goes under center. His running back is Storm Johnson. It's a give to Storm, and he's met off the edge by Michael Easton of Temple. 5:35 remaining in the 4th quarter. Temple down 1, 29-28. The Owls have 2 timeouts. UCF with 3.
Now Hall enters the game again. I think they might try to do that end around again, keep the ball on the ground, and keep them guessing on the Owl defensive side.
Bortles out of the shotgun. To his right is Storm Johnson. Pernell Hall out to the far side of the field. Wharton and Godfrey on the near side. 2nd and 10 for the 45. Bortles looks for Godfrey in the slot. In and out of his hands as he was met by Samel Johnson of Temple. And it will be 3rd and long for UCF. And if you're Matt Rule's team, you desperately need this stop with 5:04 to go, down 1 to the number 15 ranked team in the country.
Absolutely. You can't afford to give up a 1st down here on this drive if you're Temple.
29-28, UCF up by 1. 3rd and 10 for the 45 of Temple. Bortles out of the gun. 3 wide receiver set. Bortles back, 3 steps, plenty of time. Throws it left side for an open hole, and he can't make the sliding grab with his left hand. On the coverage there for Temple was Tavon Young, and the Knights will be forced to punt.
Great job by Temple defensively there, and just an overthrown ball by Bortles.
4:58 remaining in the 4th quarter. The Knights holding a 1-point advantage, as Caleb Houston will come in to punt it away. Alderman standing inside his 10-yard line. Houston with a spiraling kick inside the 10. This will float all the way into the end zone about 6 yards deep. And Temple will have it at its own 25. Timeout in the field. 4:51 remaining in the 4th quarter. UCF 29, Temple 28. 29-28 UCF leading Temple. The Owls with the football, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Walker on a handoff for Kenneth Harper, bounces out to the 20, down to the 25, room to run at the 30, and pushed away at the 35-yard line by Terrence Plummer of UCF. Good for a 1st down.
Great job by Harper to get outside and get the 1st down before going out of bounds.
Clock stops at 4:40. 29-28, UCF leading by 1. 1st and 10 officially from the 34. Walker out of the gun. To his right is Harper. 3 wide receivers on the play. It's a high snap. Hand up to Harper again across the 35. And he's pushed down at around the 40, maybe the 41. Maurice Russell there for UCF in the middle.
Great job by Temple on that play. We'll see where they go here.
George O'Leary, head coach for UCF, hands on hips, wondering what Temple will run next.
I think O'Leary's surprised by what he's seeing today.
Under 4 minutes to go. Temple down one with the football. 2nd and 3 for the 41. It's a handoff. Zaire Williams runs past his blocker, Jeff Withington, and he stopped at around the 40-yard line. No gain, maybe a loss of 1. Be a critical 3rd and short upcoming for Temple with 3:40 remaining.
Temple's doing a great job running the ball here, but I think they need to switch it back up. And I'm not saying throw a deep ball, but maybe throw some short passes, get yourself in a first down, and keep the ball moving.
Williams goes out. Harper comes in. 29-28, Temple down 1. Big 3rd and 3 ball at the 41 of the Owls. Walker out of the gun. Twins to each side of the field. Has the snap. He drops back. Looks outside. And a leaping reception made across the 45-yard line by John Christopher. And a first down for the Owls as the clock stops at 3:12.
Walker does a great job on that throw to the sideline again. Great catch. And way to get a first down there.
Christopher goes out. Partham, where the tight end comes in, he lines up at the left side. Another high snap. Walker has it cleanly. It's a handoff this time for Zaire. And now he's across the 40 and down to the 35 of UCF. Temple trying to surprise the nation here in Philadelphia as they now line up in the Knights territory. Clock will stop because of an injury with 2:53 remaining at Lincoln Financial Field. 2:53 to go. 29-28 in favor of UCF. Temple with the football in Knights territory. 1st and 10 for the UCF 32-yard line. Walker out of the gun. Lining up right next to him is Harper. 3 wide receivers to the far side, one in the near. To give to Harper across the A-gap, across the 20, and down to the 17-yard line. Moves to the 10, and he's knocked down at the 8. Kenneth Harper coming up huge for Temple, and it's 1st and goal for the Owls.
I stand corrected. Keep the ball on the ground if you're Temple. They're moving the ball well with Harper in there.
He ran right between the hashes and met by Clayton Gathers. And now a timeout is going to be called by Central Florida. 2:19 remaining as the crowd erupts in jubilation here at the Link. 29-28 in favor of UCF. Can Temple retake the lead late? We'll see in just a moment. Back at Lincoln Financial Field. 29-28, UCF up by 1. 1st and goal for Temple at the UCF 8-yard line. Temple will line up with trips to the far side of the field in a bunch formation with Christopher, Alderman, and Anderson. Walker out of the gun. To his left is Harper. Fitzpatrick, the lone receiver on the near side. It's a give to Harper. Runs up the gut, across the 10, and down to the 8-yard line, maybe the 7. Might be a gain of just 1 on the play. Clock will stop at 2:12. Central Florida will use another timeout. Dave Leno and Joe McGrath in our Subway Fresh broadcast booth. 29-28 UCF. On top of Temple with 2:12 remaining in the 4th quarter from Philly. Temple trying to win its 2nd game of the season. UCF trying to win for the 2nd time in the state of Pennsylvania. They defeated Penn State early on in the season. 2:12 remaining in the 4th quarter. P.J. Walker has been a spark plug. Harper, the running back, will come out. Zaire Williams will come in instead. Anderson lines up on the left side along with Fitzpatrick, and now they will shift over to the near side of the field. Marcus Scatterfield is the offensive coordinator for Temple. Let's see what he designs. Single setback. Zaire Williams is in the backfield. Walker rolls right, plenty of time, steps up at the 10, room to run, switches fields, throws in the end zone, touchdown! Baltimore wide open in the end zone, and the Owls take the lead with 2:04 remaining. Chris Baltimore, his first touchdown of the season, and it's a big one against the number 15 ranked team in the country.
Great job by Temple there, rolling to the right and making a play. Walker with his legs moving back to the left, wide open in the end zone.
Walker ran right, and as Joe said it, he moved left, Then a wide open Parthamore who stayed with the play the whole way. Temple up 34-29, and they will go for two with 2:04 left in the fourth quarter. Alderman and Anderson are lined up on the far side of the field. Fitzpatrick on the near side. Walker out of the gun was right. This Harper. 2-point tries. He takes a high step. It's a draw play. Now throws it in the end zone. 2-point good. It's Parthamore again. Who else? Temple up 36-29 over Central Florida.
Walker to Parthamore. What a play.
Need we say more in Philly? This crowd has erupted here at the lake. 2:04 left to go. Temple 36, UCF 29. Back for the conclusion after these words. Back at Lincoln Financial Field with Joe McGrath, Dave Leno in our Subway Fresh broadcast booth. 2:04 left to play. 29 points for UCF. Now Temple with 36. Thanks to Chris Parthamore. A touchdown grab and a 2-point conversion successful. Jim Cooper Jr. will kick it away for Temple. 2:04 left in the game. End over end boot. Hall accepts it at the 15-yard line. He runs up across the 25, and he's down at around the 30-yard line by Alderman. And that's where UCF will start with just 1:58 left in the ball game. One timeout remaining for George O'Leary's team.
Temple's done a great job all day of swarming to the ball. No exception on this kickoff either. Great job of swarming to the ball, stopping Hall at the 30-yard line. Sets him up great here in the end of the fourth quarter.
UCF has had a lot of big wins against Penn State, Louisville, and Houston. Can they get another one here this afternoon against Temple? Down by 7. Bortles out of the gun. To his left is Storm Johnson. 3 wide receivers set for UCF. He's back on 3 steps. Throws on a slant. Complete the Hall. Across the 40. Room to run. And he's down in midfield. Knocked away masterfully there by Tavon Young.
Central Florida moving the ball well as they have all game. Fast and quick.
Bortles working out of the no huddle. Has it. He's back 3 steps. Rolls left side. Pass complete the Hall. Makes one man miss, and he's dragged down at the 41-yard line.
You have to think if Hall stays on his feet there, he could be off to the races.
1:30. Clock rolling. 36-29. Temple up by 7. Bortles goes back again. Plenty of time. Throws for Hall. Leaping grab. And it's made at the 30-yard line as Tavon Young there for the stop along the left hash marks.
The Bortles and Hall show here on this drive. If you're Temple, you may want to call a timeout and regroup.
1:20 to go. UCF down by 7. 1st and 10 for the 30. Bortles spins away. Throws off his back foot. Wide open man in the end zone. Leaping grab. Made. Touchdown J.J. Wharton. Right hand extended. Pulls it in his body. And UCF on the verge of tying it in Philadelphia. Are you kidding me?
J.J. Wharton. Unbelievable.
Wharton, right hand, all the way extended, pulls it in. J.J. Wharton, mind-boggling here, not to him, and gives the Knights some life late into the ball game.
Fantastic play by Wharton there.
Silence here at Lincoln Financial Field. Critical extra point for Moffitt. Spotted up, and the kick is good. Timeout of the field with the score. UCF 36, Temple 36, 1:06 remaining in regulation. Back for the conclusion after these words. 1 minute exactly left to go. 36 apiece. And now if you're Matt Rule's club, you have 2 timeouts. What are you calling here? Because you can't force a turnover deep in your own territory.
I think you either keep it on the ground or you keep it short passes, or if it's wide open, you throw it deep. I think you continue to do the rollouts that they've been doing. They've been having success with that. See what they do here.
It will be 1st and 10 from the Temple 30-yard line. Walker will work with Harper in the backfield. Walker will be out of the gun. John Christopher's in. On the left side in the slot position, 4 wide receivers in total on the play. Walker's back 3 steps, plenty of time, throws off his back foot, leaping grab made near side of the field at the 42-yard line. Jalen Fitzpatrick has it, tiptoes the line, right past Plummer, and a first down for Temple.
Fantastic play by Fitzpatrick. Unbelievable catch.
Ball will be placed at the 43-yard line of the Owls. Game locked up at 36, 54 seconds remaining. And now the officials will want another look at this. 54 seconds left. 36 apiece will be 1st and 10 from the 43. If the play stands, Fitzpatrick made the catch on the near side in front of the UCF bench, but the officials want another look.
A great job by Fitzpatrick to get his feet down and get out of bounds if this play does end up as a catch. Great job to get out of bounds and stop the clock. Save those timeouts.
Clock halted at 54 seconds, 36 apiece. We'll be back to see if this is a catch or not. And the catch stands for Jalen Fitzpatrick. Be 1st and 10 at the Temple 43-yard line. We are deadlocked at 36. What a ball game in Philly in an AAC showdown between UCF and Temple. Walker still working out of the shotgun. To his right is Harper. 3 wide receivers on the play, 2 to the far side, 1 in the near. Locked up at 36, low snap. Walker handles it cleanly, throws left side of the field, and the pass is incomplete. He overthrew a streaking Robbie Anderson. Stride for stride with him was Clayton Gethers.
Anderson was wide open. If that throw was just a little bit sooner, he's underneath it and he catches that ball. And there's nobody stopping him if he catches that ball.
Clock stops at 48 seconds to go in the 4th. Be 2nd and 10 for the 43-yard line for Temple. The Owls have 2 timeouts, UCF with just a mere 1. Bunch formation to the near side, 2 wide receivers to the far. 36 all, 48 seconds left. Walker drops back, plenty of protection, steps up in the pocket, and now he's dragged down at the 40-yard line. Big play there by E.J. Dunston of Central Florida. Now Temple will call a timeout with 36 seconds left in regulation. 36 apiece. We'll take a break as well. Temple will try to collect its thoughts. Has a 3rd and 12 upcoming for the 41. Out of the timeout, 36 all between Temple and UCF. 3rd and 12 from the Temple 41-yard line. Owls with the possession. Walker out of the shotgun. To his right is Harper. Bunch formation to the near side. 2 wide receivers to the far side. 4 in total on the play. Walker takes the snap knee high. He's back. Pressure coming. Steps up and falls down just shy of the 35-yard line. UCF has been sensational up front, led by E.J. Dunston and Demetrius Anderson. Clock will stop at 28 seconds as UCF burns its final timeout. They will hope to come up with something, maybe get a field goal opportunity for Sean Moffitt with 28 ticks left.
Tough play for Temple there. You thought that Walker could get away again, but again, the pressure by UCF has been pretty tough here in the second half.
So the punter for Temple, Paul Layton, comes back onto the field. He averages 44 yards per punt. J.J. Wharton, the dynamic wide receiver, also the punt returner, who tied this contest, is back deep for Central Florida, standing just shy of the UCF 30-yard line. 28 seconds remain, locked up at 36. Clean snap. Layton gets it away, a spiraling kick. Warren, room to work with, accepts it at the 25-yard line, runs up the hashes to the 30. UCF, with 19 seconds remaining, can win the ball game here in Philadelphia.
Now, if you're O'Leary here, I think you go with your hot hand, Wharton or Hall. Either one. And what a great time to have 2 hot hands.
There's a lot of weapons out wide for UCF and quarterback Blake Bortles. Bortles, the redshirt junior, Trying to work some magic here in the waning moments. 19 seconds left. 3 wide receivers on the far side. 1 in the near. 1st and 10 for the 30. He's back. Plenty of protection. Throws deep for Hall. Hall makes the catch at the 30. Down to 20. 15. And he's dragged down at the 5-yard line. Leno Hall, who was injured in the beginning part of the game, working some magic. 9 seconds to go. Brought the resets the chains. It will be 1st and goal for UCF. Bortles under center will likely spike it here, and he does with 2 seconds remaining. And the game lies on the right foot of Sean Moffitt.
Great job of going to Hall there on that play. Hall has a lot of speed, and we're seeing it here.
Sean Moffitt set to win the game. The junior from Orlando, Florida, has been a stud on this special teams unit for George O'Leary's team. And now Temple is going to burn its final timeout. Wow, 36 all, 2 seconds remain. Rennell Hall breaks free for UCF, ran past Anthony Roby of Temple, and just like that, the Knights stunned the crowd here at Lincoln Financial Field.
Temple's been playing back defensively, and I think that's hurting them. Hall's running the quick slant, and he's wide open, and when he gets open, there's no stopping him. They've been running that all second half, and that's what's kept UCF in this game.
It's a 16-yard chip shot for Moffitt. Ball spotted along the left hash mark. The holder is J.J. Wharton. The long snapper is Scott Teal. For the game with 2 seconds remaining, Moffitt, kick is away. It is good. UCF pulls it out in Philadelphia. Now there's a flag. It's a call against Temple, and the game is over. UCF wins it 39-36 thanks to the huge play Bortles to Rennell Hall. Moffitt seals it late in Philadelphia. Number 15 in the country survives in what was called a trap game at Lincoln Financial Field.
And it almost was a trap game. If not for the right foot of Sean Moffitt, that was a trap game as much as you can get it. Heartbreaking Philadelphia, that's for sure.
Another heartbreaking loss for Temple, who loses its 6th game this season by 10 points or less. Stunning for the Owls as the players walk off on the field with their heads down to the turf. UCF, boy, they're bouncing side to side. They are loving it here at the Eagles' home venue.